great. I don't have that skill. I'm Mayor Kim Driscoll. I want to thank everyone for coming out. I see a lot of Salem faces here. I see actually a lot of folks from around the North Shore, and I'm really pleased that everybody could join us in our cozy children's room. Normally we have a lot of 2-, 3-, and 4-year-olds running around, so it's nice to have some adults down here too and recognize the benefits of having a wonderful public library. And I'm going to put a 2-second plug in for the library. Busiest library north of Boston is the Salem Public Library. Jackson is here somewhere. Highest circulation rates north of Boston. We say we don't know where everybody parks, but apparently they are here. It's Federal Street. Great, thank you. Before introducing Governor Patrick, who actually needs no introduction, I do want to just recognize a few elected officials who are here. We have State Representative Keenan, our own state representative. State Representative Mary Grant made it over the bridge. Mayor Bill Scanlon from Beverly is here as well. I also know that we have Anne Marie Marino from Senator Berry's office right here as well. A special note from my behalf, we have former Mayor Tony Sal, who is actually responsible for many of the improvements that we've seen in this library right here. I'm glad that we can have the governor here to talk about what is obviously an important issue, not only to all of us, but certainly to the Commonwealth. It's never easy as an elected official to propose a tax increase, an increase of any sort, especially one that's coming at this time when we're all hurting financially and there are so many troubles. But I do think it speaks to why many of us voted for Governor Patrick in office, because we don't have lots of alternatives, and it's about time we had somebody who was telling us the truth. I think part of coming here is to recognize that the transportation issues that we're dealing with are so broken in our state. There are so many knots that need to be untied, and to have an opportunity to understand that a little bit better and understand why, as a community from the North Shore, we stood up and said no to toll increases. We took a hard stance and said we're already isolated enough to think about a toll increase going up to $7 is unconscionable. To then also say, no, we can't have a tax increase on gasoline. Well, I think we need to recognize those aren't the choices that we have before us. And I want to thank the governor, number one, for having the courage to come out here and talk to all of us. There's not going to be everyone in this crowd is not going to be happy about, I don't think anybody in this crowd, frankly, us included, is happy about a tax increase. But I do think we need to recognize the troubling times we have around our transportation infrastructure and the options that we have. I don't like it any more than you do, but I'm supporting an increase in the gas tax because of the fact that we have a failing infrastructure. I put my kids on a school bus. I want the roads to be safe. I drive a big car. I may have to pay a little bit more. It's not easy, but I appreciate you coming out, talking about it, explaining it to us, helping us understand it, answering questions, and having the fortitude to tell the truth. And not everybody does that, and it certainly isn't easy. And I'm sure everybody in this room isn't going to be smiling when we leave, but I hope you have a better understanding of why we are where we're at. And frankly, it doesn't have a lot to do with you. We've had lots of governors tell us that things were fine. We're now paying on a bond to have people maintain roadway. We pay for 20 years salaries. These are Republican governors who were supposedly pretty smart, you know, new corporate America. Now bond to have work done. I mean, it's really broken. It needs to be fixed. None of us like it. The choice isn't, the choices before us aren't the ones that we always want to have to make. But I think having somebody talk to us about it, talk straight with us about it, and hopefully help us explain it is helpful. Even if you don't agree at the end, I hope you find it helpful. And with that, let me introduce the governor of the Commonwealth.